You remember this guy, right? Some random dude. He's the landlord in Ace Ventura, the first one, the real one, the good one. Just some random appearance in a movie, and yet he had one of the most memorable scenes. I hear animals in there, Ventura. Animals, right? The Ventura. Yes, Satan? Like, he just had this small little random memorable moment. That's what the NFL playoffs is all about. That's what wild card weekend is all about. We have no idea what's going to happen, who the hero is, anything like that. As soon as you think you do, as soon as you get a handle on it, this Tone Loc is going to steal the show, or whoever played Einhorn is going to steal the show. Next thing you know, you get some rando like this landlord coming in here, stealing the scene. I smell animals in there, Ventura. Come on. Who's going to be the one smelling animals this week? Is it going to be some random defender on the Jags? Is it going to be somebody in the first game in Seattle? Probably not Seattle, but we do the NFL 5-5. That's all. Just a simple 5-5 here for you. Okay. 5 bets in 5 minutes. Let's start the clock. Right. Let me just make sure I got it. We got it. Thumbs up, subscribe. You know the drill. Let's begin. First play on the board. All right. And we're going to build 2 separate same game parlays here to make 5 total bets. First play is an alternate, San Francisco -2.5. Now, the kicker here is that if one of these 2 miss, then the entire thing misses, right? But we're going to bust this down. This is equivalent of running the Niners in a teaser to get them through 3. That's the biggest thing that we want to be able to do, is push this line. We don't like Seattle in any regard here, but I also don't like Seattle in some backdoor cover either. I just can't trust that right now. So it's a problem, big time problem, when I think you look at this game, expecting the 49ers to just cruise a divisional opponent, especially in this case when you have that backdoor open. We saw that prior with Seattle, and I just don't want to take that risk again. So we open up our first of 2 here, is busting this line down, San Fran -2.5. The next play is George Kittle. And oh boy, George Kittle right now is on a scoring tear. And if you just look at anytime touchdowns, the fact that we're getting plus money, I get it at plus 155 here. It's solo going to be a little higher. But even in the same game parlay, this is a guy who has scored now 4 straight games. And even in that absence, he had some scoring opportunities, that kind of 3-game lull. And then he's back with the 2 touchdown game. He is just as much of a threat to cross the end zone twice as he is to not score. That's insane. So you can split the difference. You can work the middle. You can do anything you want in that regard and drop that anytime touchdown with a guy who has been scoring at a really strong clip and boost that same game parlay back up to plus 190. So we're in pretty good shape right now as we open up the first 2 bets, at least in the first game, Seattle, San Fran, busting Seattle down to -2.5, and then adding in that anytime touchdown. All right, let's build a 3-leg here. This one's going to be simple. We're going to start with the under 47.5 in this game. Don't really like a lot beyond the Jaguars just keeping this thing close. I don't think this is a shootout. Mike Williams is now out for Justin Herbert to throw to. I think Brandon Staley is a walking liability. I'll give you all the stats, the trend, the history with Doug Peterson. It came with a different team. So I can't fully rely on that, take the Jags to the money line here or stretch that side even. But what I do think is Doug Peterson's a smart enough coach with a smart quarterback, with a strong crew around him, especially with that running back and Travis Etienne. You can keep Justin Herbert and company off the field. You're not going to entertain a shootout because you're at home. You don't need to. And Peterson's a smart enough coach. He's definitely better than the other guy, and that I have no problem with. I lied. We are going to stretch this game out a little bit. I just didn't want to do that right away. We'll push the Jags to plus 7.5. Now, that's at plus 150. We still need to add another play, which we will. But again, Doug Peterson, the Jags, it's their first time in. Peterson's 2-1 straight up against the spread in his first 3 times with the team in the playoffs, meaning their playoffs first game for that team that year. He's got a strong record. He's got a strong record defensively, even though that's not his bag. meaning defensive coordinators, Jim Schwartz and company, have been able to take advantage of just running the defense, do their thing. Same situation or spot is happening in Jacksonville. I think the Jags are definitely a home dog that's live 8 points or less. We are covered through the three key numbers here in 3, 7, and 6. On top of that, under 47.5, this starts to correlate with the Jaguars' tight game or even outright win. If that's the case, and both of these do correlate, now's where I think you can add something like Justin Herbert. Brandon Staley's not a good coach. Brandon Staley's going to make a mistake. Brandon Staley's going to call the wrong play. Brandon Staley's just going to do something to set off his quarterback. Something is going to happen. This chain of command of malfeasance and inaccuracy and just bad decision-making, it's all going to be the same wrapped into one. Brandon Staley's going to fuck something up. It's unfortunate, but it's real. Brandon Staley is going to put some undue pressure, this is unnecessary, on Justin Herbert to where Herbert thinks, I got to climb out of this hole that my coach has put me in. And Staley's so bad at times that maybe it's just the illusion. You hear the phrase seeing ghosts, right? With a quarterback thinking there's pressure when it's not. I think that's going to happen, except it's going to come from his coach, not from the defensive line. Book it. 5 bets in 5 minutes. We'll run that back for you. I'm going to turn $5 into $200 real quick. Now, you must be 21 or over. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But I'm going to turn $5 into $200 at DraftKings. All I need for you is to click the link below. Okay, let's work this thing through here. All right, I'm going to click this link below for you right now. It's going to take you 90 seconds to do so. Now, you even have a code here for you. Take 90 seconds out of your life. Click that link below. Put in $5 when you sign up, and only $5. That's all you need, just $5. $5. Place that wager. It says on any market. Just do it on the Winnipeg Jets tonight in hockey. Or you know what? Put it on the Dallas Cowboys to win. Put it on whatever the hell you want, okay? Put it on the Cowboys. All you need to do is just place a wager. It doesn't matter what you bet. It doesn't matter at all. Just place the wager. That's it. The wager, man. And then you're going to have $200 right back into your account. Pretty simple stuff, don't you think? That's all. That's what we want you to do. Really simple. Now, on your way out, this is the Discord. First week is free on the Discord. First week is free. We are on a 9-2 run in college basketball since Monday when we picked this thing back up. Some highlights of what we've done. Some special highlights. College basketball. This is just one random night in college, another random night in college. Ben Roz and myself, Matt Kajeski in college. I mean, we're destroying. We are absolutely destroying, and we want you a part of this. First week is free. First week's free. That's always nice. Just come join us. Your first week is free. Isn't that the beauty of it? You don't even need to worry about anything else. We're doing all the worrying for you. Have a great Saturday.